Mapping Apple keyboard keys to Windows keys. So I got myself an Apple ultra-thin USB keyboard, the one that has 2 USB hub ports. However, I use PC, so some of the keys on the keyboard are not mapped to Windows keys. Specifically, I am worried about the loss of the print screen, scroll lock, and other keys, and how certain Mac keys don't have a function. I read online that using Apple Boot Camp drivers for Windows would fix this problem. My question is using the Boot Camp drivers the right approach? If so, can I get them online anywhere, for free, as I don't have a Mac disk? If not, what can fix my problems? I think I read somewhere, possibly on Coding Horror, that there's a program called SharpKey which does these modifications. An alternative solution that I've heard of is using AutoHotkey. So, what should I do?
A couple things. The F13, F15 keys could be your print screen, etc. in Windows. I have the same exact keyboard, but I'm not quite sure if it works. If that doesn't work, installing the Boot Camp drivers will not fix anything for you, or what you have requested. The alternative sources you have mentioned are probably the best choices for solving the problem.
I've tried using the Boot Camp drivers, but it was in the mac.dmg format and I couldn't open the package. When I finally got around to opening it, all I could do was install the entire Boot Camp package, which I didn't want to do considering it might overwrite drivers and make a royal mess. All I wanted was keyboard, and the only thing I ended up with was a 32-bit package. Couldn't find the 64-bit keyboard package, so I ended up using Randirant's SharpKeys and AutoHotkey. I use them both anyway. I have an Apple Pro keyboard, Graphite, and use it in Windows Vista. I use Randirants.com SharpKeys to map. Since the Win key belongs between Alt and Control, the only thing SharpKeys can't do is pause break, which appears to use a 3-byte scan code which native Windows Keyring mapping can't handle. It'll just fire numlock instead. For pause break, I added a definition to my AutoHotkey awk file. The eject key still doesn't work. This seems to be a special key handled differently, as eject can be used before an OS is even running. YMV, especially on newer Apple keyboards. As long as it produces a scan code, SharpKeys should be able to do it. The only troublesome key is pause break. SharpKeys is here, this URL.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.